All right, guys, welcome to lesson 7. You've made it this far. I'm proud of you. I do want to say thank you for the efforts you're putting forth. Your business canvases continually impress me as they continue to mold and develop. And I know it's been a ton of work, but it's been worth it, I think. I've seen a lot of growth in a lot of you and with the canvases that you're creating, so thank you. This week, you're finishing your canvas. You're going to work on your last block, which is your key activities block. And then we're going to ask you to now take a step back, look at your completed canvas, and now analyze it. We're going to give you 2 tools in which you can use to analyze your business canvas. One tool is the business model environment, and the other tool is going to be a SWOT analysis. And I'll talk about both of those in this screencast. But first, we'll talk business model environment. Now, when I started thinking about business model environment, getting ready for this lesson, this little lecture, for some reason, my mind immediately went to the movie Goonies. And so it's going to be a little throwback for you, but there's in the opening scene when they're rolling the credits, all that stuff, and it's just a random part of the movie, but I remembered this clip. Let me show you. When the maid is trying to cross the street. So let me show you. As you watch it, I want you to think about that maid representing you as a new business. And then what's going to go zooming past you when you open your doors is all of these external environmental factors that if you're not ready for them, you're going to be like that maid and kind of jump and be startled as the cars go zooming past you. So let me show you the clip. Think of that, and then I'll come back.
Next row, come on, put your arms up, put your arms up, smile. Good, we got
it. Okay, so I know it's random, but again, these external factors, they're either going to surprise you or you can use them to your advantage, and hopefully you can use them to your advantage. So let's talk about them. Let's first give you definition. No business exists in isolation. Wouldn't that be nice if that were true, though? If you're the only game in town, everyone came to you for everything. It's a beautiful world if that were to happen, but that's not the case. Since no business exists in isolation, the business model environment factors are external forces which may directly or indirectly affect your business. And your job this week is to analyze and consider what business model environmental factors are out there that would directly affect your business. So to help you with that, we're going to ask you to turn to your textbook. It's going to be on page 200. On the second paragraph, I'm going to read to you, or excuse me, it's the third paragraph, this line. I love the way that they worded this. It says, you might find it helpful to conceive of the external environment as a sort of divine space. By this, we mean thinking of it as a context in which you conceive or adapt your business model, taking into account a number of design drivers and design constraints. I like that idea, design driver or design constraint. As you have this great business idea that you've created, and in your mind, it's going to make millions. And that's a great thought to have because we want to be optimistic with our business, right? But when we get out there into the environment, the external environment, cars are going to be zooming past us. Are there going to be some constraints to our business idea? Some external factors that will actually constrain what we do? Or are there going to be some external factors that are there going to be drivers for us that we can actually capitalize on and take advantage of? And so that's the purpose of the business model environment analysis, is to look at those forces and to strategically analyze them. So let me tell you, well, first, let me switch those. Let me tell you the excitement expectations, and then I'll give you my personal experience. There are 4 specific, you see those little teardrops there? There's 4 specific business model environment factors that we're going to have you analyze on page 201. Key trends, market forces, industry forces, macroeconomic forces. It defines them for you, and it also gives you suggested questions to look up, to follow. And so that's what we're going to be looking at this week as you analyze your business. And so the expectations are for you to look at those key trends, find those questions, and then ask yourself a few of those questions and answer them. So let me tell you from my own personal experience. Some really good friends of mine, there were 3 of us that we started a business together. It was a seasonal Christmas light installation business. And the key trend that we focused on was the societal and cultural trends. So the idea is Christmas time comes around, you want Christmas lights on your home. You either don't know how to do it, or you have a crazy roof line and you're scared of ladders or whatever. And so you either don't have lights or you pay someone to do them. And especially if you've got a big home, you don't want to do them on your own, right? And so there's quite a significant market for business for Christmas light installation. And what for us, the three of us partners, when we sat down in a room to start our business and kind of plan and strategize it, we focused on the key trend, on this societal and cultural trend. And we literally had this conversation. We said this, neighbors, when they see other people's homes lit up, they're going to want theirs lit up. It's the idea of keeping up with the Joneses. And that was the societal cultural trend that we wanted to capitalize on. And it was true. Once we got into one neighborhood, that was our strategy. If we could just get into one neighborhood, we know that we would naturally get business from that by putting a little sign in, they'll talk with their friends, and that happened. We were part of, over the years as our business grew, we had good footholds in a lot of really good neighborhoods because we were able to capitalize on that external business model environment and be able to use that to our advantage. So there's just one example. You're going to be working on that this week as you focus on your own business model canvases. So good luck to you.